What's up guys, it's me Victoria, and today I'm going to be doing a different type of video. I'm going to be showing you how I make my music. And I mean, it's not super in-depth because you can't really see my screen that well, but you guys are going to get a first glimpse, is it called? A first look? A first-hand look on how I make this music that I put out for you guys to be blessed by. So let's go ahead and jump in. Okay guys, I also want to show you how I set up this thing, because I have my headphones plugged into my computer and I just have a USB microphone. I don't have one of those, I forgot what they're called, one of those little boxes that you plug like a professional mic into. So I don't have one of those, I just have a little like USB microphone, okay? We gotta keep it cheap over here. But anyway, so what I always do, and this is FL Studio by the way. It cost about $200. It's a really great investment, to be honest, if you're serious about music. But anyway, so I always put it at 250 for a buffer length, and I put it, the input, I put it as my microphone, and then the output, I put it as my computer. My actual microphone does have a little head port slot, but I don't use it anymore because it would be a little confusing when I listen to it back. But what I do now is I just put it, like I just showed you, it's like the computer for my headphones. And then I go ahead and click out, and then I start recording. Oh, and also, I wanted to show you guys that I make the beat on here also. So the beat is up here, the drums are down here, or like the keyboard, I mean. The keyboard playing is up here, then the beat or the drums is down here. And then that's where I put the vocals after the beat has been made. So now I'm doing the vocals, and after the vocals, I go into my car back and forth until the mix sounds decent. And then that's when, after that's done and after the mix sounds decent, that's when I put it on the CD. So now you guys know my process. Let's dive in. All right, so this here is my setup. What I usually do is I have my beat open in FL Studio, and then I have my mic all set up and ready. And I have my little thing set up here, and then what I usually do, you see I have my headphones on, I kind of just press, like, let me show you what I do, maybe you guys could see this. So what I do is I come up here, and what I do is I like have to make a new like insert, kind of. So this will be my insert, and this is where I'm gonna like have my vocals, I'll call them. So I'll call it vocals. Oh, I spelled vocals wrong. Okay, spell it vocals, color it green, and then accept, okay. And then enter. Alright, so this is where I'll do my vocals, and then I always put it right here, and I make this one like an effects one. So I'll type effects up here, make it also green, okay, and enter. Okay, and then what I do is I route the vocals to this one only, so that way it'll like, the vocals will get the effects, and the effects will be the ones that go to the master. So that's what I do. And then I always put right here, it's the input on like which microphone you want to like be using. So like I always do mono for my mic. So I do like 1 or 2. Today I'm going to go with 2 for no specific reason. And at first I couldn't hear myself in my headphones, but now I can. And if you could see, it's picking up what I'm saying into the microphone. All right, I'm playing around with the mic now. But yeah, so I do that. And then I come over here to track 8. If you could see this on this arrangement board. On track 8, I choose which input. And if you notice, it's going to say vocals or effects. And of course, I hooked up the microphone to go with the vocals one. So then what I do after this is I choose where in the song I want to start. And of course, I want to, start at the beginning. So that's where I come up here. I click record. And I always click audio into the playlist as an audio clip. And then that's where I start singing. Yeah, so then the beat is starting right now. You guys can't hear it because it's in my headphones, but it's going. And if you could see this, it's picking up all the words I'm saying. Yeah, you saw that little spike in there? That's because I went up to the microphone to say that. So if I were to play this back, it would be like me saying everything I had just said, but over the beat. So I'm definitely going to delete that. I don't want that in the real thing. But I'm going to go ahead and start singing now. Oh, and another thing I wanted to tell you guys, what I also do is I mute the effects because I don't want to hear myself sing. Like I kind of like to just hear the beat. So I go ahead and mute effects, and then I click back on vocals, make sure that's right. I don't know what this means, pre or post, so I just keep it at post actually. And then what I do again is I just let me delete this one because I'm not really going to be using that. But yeah, like I said, I just go ahead and click record and start up here. If you can see that, record and start. And then that's where I start singing. So you guys will see me sing now. Also, guys, say hi to Brownie. He's my little puppy. So what we also do is we have to take off Brown's little collar over here because it's like a chain, like a metal chain. And so we can't have him like being all loud in the microphone. So we have him take off his little chain until I'm done. And also something you just missed was he was over there in the bathroom. Like we have his little bowl of food down there and his bowl of water. So he was kind of all loud, but it was good that he got his nutrients. So that's little Brownie, and he's a part of this music making process too. So just wanted to show you guys that part as well. You want to like get rid of any background noise as much as you possibly can. So yeah. All right, guys. So now I'm gonna start singing. Here we go. And this song is called Power, Love, and a Sound Mind. From the new album coming up. Oh, it's a secret. All right, here we go. It's not really a secret. You ready? Here we go. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who's hoping that your kingdom soon will come. 'Cause this world today, they deny your name. And the love you've called us to, it fades away. Oh, but you never leave me, you never forsake me. So I will not be scared of what's to come. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and a sound mind. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and a sound mind. All right, so that was one take. I'm probably gonna do about 3 more, and then I'll show you guys the process of how I choose the best parts from each one before it actually goes on to the final draft of the song. So I'm gonna sing a little bit more, that exact same clip, and come on back. All right, guys, so what's up? I'm back after singing a few takes. I did 4 more. And also a note, if you guys are out there doing it, make sure you click mute on the one before pressing play to record the second one, because otherwise it'll be put on here and it'll sound really terrible. So make sure, like, when you are about to like record this one, go ahead and click like this for mute and then click play so that the music starts. So yes, so that's what I did, and what I'm gonna do now is show you guys how I choose the best pieces of each clip that I did. So really what I do is I play them one by one. And this is really tedious, but it's worth it. So I go one by one and I hear like the first few lines, and then I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty good. And then I listen to the second one. If that one sounds better, then I'm like, okay. And then I listen to, and so on and so on. And how I cut it is I go right up here to this slice tool, and it's like I look for when I breathe and then I clip it so that like my, big old breath like that, so that it's not like in the clip that I want to save. So let me just undo that real quick. So yeah, and also what I do, let me zoom in really quick. Because what I do is, oh wait, let me zoom in. Oh, it's not doing it. Hold on. Okay. Oh, here we go. So yeah, what I do is I zoom in like that so that you can actually kind of see where I would breathe at in all these little things. And then that's where I, like I said, that's where I clip it. So then if I want to delete that one, then I come over here to delete and I click this one because I want to keep this. And then the other one I didn't want to keep because I would be going with a different one for this half of the thing. So that's how I go ahead and choose which one sounds best. And then I'll be back to show you guys how I add the vocal effects. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. So what I'm going to show you now is just a real quick thing I use for when a clip needs to be faded out. So what you do is you go up here in this corner and you click automate and you click volume, and then this gray thing comes up and you right click and then a little button comes up, and then you like move this thing like either up or down, or you know, move it around or whatever you do. So that's kind of how you that's how you set the volume to be like fade in, fade out. Like this is if you don't want it, and then this is if you do want it faded out. You like put it down here at an angle. So that's like fade in, fade out. And then now I'm gonna show you how to do vocal effects. Alright guys, so if you remember I showed you I was recording onto vocals, but the vocals were being routed to this one for effects. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna go here to effects, and the main ones I use, it's called EQ2, and this is in Fruity Loops. Then I also use Reverb 2, and it looks like that. And I also use Compressor just to make the volume loud. I don't do anything else really because I don't really know any of the other knobs. So I literally just make my vocals louder with the gain knob on that one. And so what I do for the EQ is I have a preset that looks something like this. And this is like when it's me doing like a verse, I put solo. And it looks something like this. I think I kind of move it around actually, depending on which song. But yeah, it looks something like this. And then when I do my EQ or my reverb to make it sound really spatial, I do like, let me see, I call it just enough, but then I kind of lift it a little bit more so that it has a nice little echo, or it sounds spatial. And then, oh, and let me show you with the reverb thing. I add like a little like echo kind of with, it's called delay. So I do kind of add that so it does have some echo. But then this part, like I said, I literally just turn it up like 0.2 or 2.5 or so, just so that my vocals aren't like lost in the song. So that's how I do the effects. So yeah. Another little trick I want to show you guys is if you're recording something and you kind of like were loud on vocals and you just want to turn it down to be like level with the other ones. So what you would do is double click on the one that's super loud, and you go here to the tool setting and you just turn the volume down. So then it's able to be like balanced out with all the other ones that are like not as loud. I think I was hitting a high note here, so it was like, you know, high, like really loud in the mic, but you know, it doesn't look like how the other ones look. So you just double click on it, go to the tool setting and turn the volume down so that it matches the volume of the other ones. Also guys, something else I do is when I record like two different things and I really want to make it sound full, I'll just double click on one of them and put the pan on like let's see up here, I'll put it on like, I don't know, maybe like 70 or so. And then I'll go to the other one and do the pan for 70 or so. And then so then when you listen to it, it sounds much fuller in the speakers when you listen to it. So that's how I pan it to the left and right. Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? So it's pretty much evening time here where I'm at in Arizona. So I mean, with different breaks that I would take and getting like dinner made and stuff, it kind of takes not that long of time, but it does take some time. But it was really nice when it comes out. What I do after I do all my effects and whatnot is I go out to my car because I don't have studio speakers or anything like that. I run out to my car and I listen to it, the mix in the car, and then, you know, I just listen to it, go by ear, like, oh, my vocals right here need to be turned up some. Oh, my beat right here needs to be turned down some, or something like that. So that's the way I make my music, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me do my thing. Have a great day, guys.